Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the 71 Chevelle that I have. Really cool story behind this. So, I always wanted a muscle car. I mean, it's not so muscly right now, but it's of the era, right? So, we were expecting our second child. And I was like, hey, you know what? Like, I need a family hot rod. Because two car seats, two adults in the front of that, just ain't gonna happen, right? So I had a 1978 square body short box. I got it for cheap, like $250. Okay. No motor, no transmission. I think it was a custom. Like it was like the radio delete. Like there was nothing fancy about this truck. Well, I ended up putting a Lauren kit on it. Got a motor for it, transmission, had that stuff rebuilt, whatnot. Like it was pretty cheap at the time. Okay. Well, put it in, lowered it. Like it was pretty sweet. You know, it needed a floorboard. Put a floorboard in it. Put power steering, power brakes, like all the stuff, right? And I kept it more the patina style, just because I'm not a painter. You know, I mean, I know it's not super hard, but just I don't have time for it. And anyway, so I found out we were expecting number 2. We're like, okay, perfect. You know, I guess announcement is that I had gotten a for sale sign for the truck and put on there I wanted to trade for a 1970 Chevelle. Well, I know I wasn't going to get a 70. So I was like, hey, you know what? I really, really like the 71. Like I like the front end, like it's the same car essentially. Like, okay, cool. So I posted my truck up on Marketplace. It probably took me 6 months before I got a hit for the car. A guy had messaged me. He was like, hey, I'm really big into square bodies. He's like, would you be willing to trade? I'm like, sure, what you got? He's like, well, I don't even remember what year it was. It was pretty new at the time, like a 15, 17, like Spark, Chevy Spark. And it's like, no, that's not what I'm after. I'm looking for a family hot rod. He's like, oh, like a Suburban? He's like, nah. And I'm like, I'm wanting a 71 Chevelle. He's like, I got one. I was like, really? So later on, we went and we were talking some more. We made a deal. Well, so I'm driving my short box square body in a blizzard, 20 miles. I mean, this was early March in southern Idaho. So, I mean, it's hit or miss whether you're running into snow or not, right? Anyway, so I'm driving this thing through the blizzard all the way to this guy's house or his nephew's house or whatnot. And we ended up, we met up and the guy's like, hey, here it is, check it out. Okay, cool. I was like, does it start, run? He's like, yeah, it does. He's like, I don't have the keys or anything. Gotta wait till my nephew comes back. Go ahead and go to lunch. Okay. So we go to lunch, come back, and guy had it fired up. I'm like, sweet, sounds good. He's like, yeah, you can take it for a drive if you want. It's like, all right, cool. And, I had my wife and first kid with me at the time. We were looking at the car, And so I hop in. It's a 350 automatic. It's a basic Malibu, right? Well, not basic, I guess. I mean, it's power steering, it's power disc brakes, it's AC. Whether that's a basic Malibu or not, I don't know. So anyway, I go in, put it in gear, nothing. I'm like, okay, no worries, no worries. He's like, oh man, he's like, I swear it drives. I'm like, dude, it's all good. I'm like, it probably just needs transmission fluid. He's like, oh yeah, I don't have any. I'm like, hey, it's all good. I'm like, hey, all right, you know what? Tell you what, we'll make a deal. We'll shake on it. I'm gonna go get my car trailer. So went again in a blizzard. So my wife had followed me in her car. We come back, got my truck and the car trailer, went down there, and we loaded it up on the trailer, brought it home at like, I don't know, 9:30 at night, or at least it seemed like it, in the middle of a blizzard. I mean, it was blowing like crazy. And anyway, the next day I got it fired up, put transmission fluid in, it runs great. All right, well, let's dive into the car, and I'll show you what I've done to it, what's been done to it before I got it, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, let's do it. All right, here it is in all its glory, 1971 Chevelle. This is not a factory color that I know of, at least for this car. This car was white. The guy that had the car done, I know the car came out of Oregon. I do know that much. But he had blacked out all the trim, blacked out the bumpers. And, you know, to me, I'm like, you know, these cars, they gotta have chrome, you know? Like, that's kind of a big deal on these cars. You know, it gives it character. So, anyway, it does need a little bit of work. I mean, as all of them do. This was a vinyl top car that some filler didn't hold. And it's down here as well. I mean, but this quarter is really good shape. They did fill in back here behind the window, so I don't know if that's all rotted out. If they were in there, maybe not, I don't know. I did put chrome bumpers on it, as I'm in the process of putting the chrome back to where it should be. This side, yep, same thing. Right here is all broke out. Again, I don't know why you would do that. I mean, you know, give it the relief it needs. This quarter needs to be replaced, but not behind the tire, but in front of the tire. And I mean, it's not horrible, but I am not a body guy at all. So yeah, I mean, if I can get like half a quarter, you know, the bottom half, put it on, paint it, whatever. And this side is broke out as well. But yeah, other than that, sorry, it's been kind of, oh yeah, a little bit of paint there on the fender. The hood, I'm not too worried about the hood, as I want to get a dome hood for it. I mean, I would love to get a cowl for it, or, you know, the SS, you know, flip up hood, whatnot. I can't afford that. So anyway, so I haven't done a whole lot to this car. I did swapped it over to an HEI instead of points. I did header gaskets because the header gaskets were horrible. This header actually had, these are bad headers. I don't know what brand they are. Horrible headers. I actually had to take this one out and have that back tube welded, because the I mean, look how close that is to, oh, I don't know if I can get you in there. I mean, how close that thing is. Anyway, it had rocked so much, and it had ruptured a hole in it from the bolt on the proportioning valve. Yeah, I don't know what headers these are. They're horrible. I don't like them. I want something different, but I need to know what is the best fitting headers for an A body. Let's see, what else did I do? The carburetor is a ABS 2, which I really like those carburetors. It does have a blast plate in it. Let's see, what else did I do? I did put on the keystones. Did the keystones, and that's pretty much all I've done. Like, I haven't done a lot. Well, let's see if we can get it fired up. So I'm going to I did put a starter in it too. I put in a Vortex starter. Alright, let's focus around. Well, I had it laying around, so I was like, hey, why not? Won't roast it from the headers on like a big one. Alright, let's see what it does. It's been a while. I just had to put gas in it too, so let's see. It was completely out of gas. Alright. Got fuel? Hey, we got fuel up here. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Why are you being that way? Sitting way too long. I can smell it. Alright. I have no idea if this will do it, but we're gonna try. I've been sitting a while. Alright, I'll do a better walk around. There we go. Not so tight, like walking around it now, so. I did put on some 275 60 15s when I got these Keystones. Actually, really cool story on the Keystones too. But man, this color's trick. Like when it's all cleaned up, like it looks black, but then like, oh wait, that's actually green. Like it's pretty crazy. So yeah, a little bit more about the car. It was a bench seat car. The car used to be white from factory. I do believe that it was redone in Oregon. I mean, if anyone recognizes the car, I would love to know more about it. See the ABS2, HEI. I think the car was redone in like either the 90s or the 2000s, like early 2000. Yeah, no, I thought I got a hell of a deal. A square body for a Chevelle? Oh yeah, I'll take it. You know, like even with the body work that needs to be done. Yes, it needs an engine because this one smokes like crazy. But you know, like for a family cruiser, dude, it's not bad. It's not bad, guys. I mean, it does need some interior seats, you know, but the car is dynamated all the way through, which is cool. I do want to do the Monte Carlo SS Dash in it. I would love to do a console shift, whether it stays in automatic or we go manual. So yeah, there's a few things that I would love to do to it, but you know, like, okay, so we just had our third child. Okay, so now I have to add an extra set of seat belts in the back. Safety, big on safety. You know, now I'm looking at, okay, well, we're doing that. You know, I can get away with one more kid with this car. You know, throw the bench seat back in the front. You know. But you know, talking about safety, I would love to do the Camaro brakes, the 98 to 02 Camaro brakes up front. Absolutely. Throw disc brakes on the back. Absolutely. Off the same car. Oh man. BRP hot rods. Oh yeah, let's go. You know, I would love to throw a different motor in it. You know, this one is super tired. You know, I really like the TBI generation engines, just because they are provisioned for a fuel pump. They have provision for roller cam, all that kind of stuff. This does have, sounds like Flowmaster 40s. I mean, it doesn't sound bad. Doesn't sound bad at all. Doesn't sound bad at all. I do want to do some, or the pipes. I want to do the pipes exhaust system with the violators. Get rid of these tips, put the chevelle tips on because that's just the way it's supposed to be. I would love to French in the tips. Well, not really French, but kind of like cut away, kind of tuck in that bumper filler piece would be amazing. You know, big block would be freaking awesome. Can't afford big block, unfortunately. LS, same thing, because they're not cheap around here. You know, everyone's talking about cheap LSs. I have yet to either do a cheap LS swap, or you're still looking about $1,000 or so, depending on your region, right? Idaho, there's not a whole lot. Like, there's not a whole lot of support for that. So yeah, I mean, I'm so happy with the carburetor. I'll probably just throw a carb cheater on it and just run it. Like I want to daily this thing at some point, but like it's not there yet. Like it's sat for a long time. This year, I think I've only taken it out a couple times. But yeah, no, it's. Oh yeah, I gotta tell you about the keystones. So the keystones that are on this thing. I was going through town one day here in southern Idaho, and a guy had three sets of wheels. He had 3 wheels out in front of his house. Old hot rodded guy was so cool. And I was like, hey, how much you want for your keystones? Or no, he had 2 keystones. He's like, give me $5, get him out of my yard. All right, cool. So I gave him $5, got him out of his yard, right? No lug nuts, no nothing. I brought him home, I cleaned him up, and I was doing measuring. I was like, oh no, these aren't the same. Like one of these is off by 1/2 inch on the offset, right? So I went on social. I was like, hey, has anyone got keystones? This is the backspace. This, they're 15 by 8s. And a guy hit me up at the Boise area. He's like, hey man. He's like, yeah, I got some. All right, cool. That's awesome. Like, how much? He's like, dude, $50. Get them out of my storage. All right, cool. So I go down there. Dude, the other 3 matched one of the ones that I ended up getting, and that's the story on those. I put in a little bit of time. I cleaned them up, even cleaned up the backside. Like, I think 2 of them are from 85, or 3 of them are from 85, and another one's from like 83. Like that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't have the center caps for them, but hey, they look good. And, they tuck really well as well. I mean, like, that's pretty good. I mean, the front tires are a little low, or, a little narrow. I mean, these are T15 7015. Yes, they're a little narrow for the wheel, but it's what I have. I just putting this stuff together with what I got, what I can come up with. Yeah, right there, that real old school 275 6015, real old school. I do got to give a shout out to Dalton on Pole Barn Garage. Dalton at Pole Barn Garage. He's the only reason why I know that there was the lug nut guys. Those guys are amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, no, that's the Chevelle, man. I do have the Vortec. I do have a Vortec serpentine belt setup that I want to run on there because I have the AC compressor. I would love to get the AC going back on this. It's going to be an automatic for quite a while. It might stay an automatic. I don't know. So I do have a giant old school transmission cooler. We're going to be putting in it at some point. Yeah, and the trim, the black trim, again, I would really like to get that back, shined back up, put it back in its former glory. You know what I mean? Like, the black's not bad, but man, these cars just scream they need to have chrome. So, all right. Well, we'll put it in the carport because that's where it lives for the winter. It's starting to rain and get all frosty and nasty. So yeah, let's do that. And that's about it, man. That's the Chevelle. All right, hang on, we'll put it away. I wish I could say that's all from the tires. Yeah, it smokes like Cheech and Chong. Whew. Clean, one owner. There. Yeah, that's clean. Yeah, very environment friendly. All right, guys. Well, hey, that's the Chevelle. If you guys have any, want to see more on it, I'm sure, you know, I'll be putting stuff up on the channel. But yeah, you have suggestions, I'm free. I'm willing to talk about it. All right, man. See you guys later.